I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is part 3 of capturing a party in the address book, the tax details screen. Now, please note, for the purposes of this, I'm going to use the party that I created in part 1, and we are going to continue with this particular entry. Right, so from the general screen, I can select the tax details, and here we see various information that is required with regards to the party. Now, please note, in terms of a conveyancing matter, it is vitally important that this is completed correctly for your transfer duty applications. Failure to insert the income tax number will result in your transfer duty application failing. Okay, so if your party is a registered taxpayer, we simply we'll leave the radio button in yes active, and we insert the tax number. Now, please note, no spaces or backslashes in the tax number. South African tax numbers have 10 digits, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Although the program will not check if the tax number is correct, it will advise you if you have added too many digits. So please ensure that you have the correct tax number in here. And generally, if somebody is a taxpayer, they are a South African resident. In the event that they are not a South African resident, we simply put the little radio button in no, and at country of residence, we select their country of residence from the list provided. And you will also need to insert the passport number. Now, in the event that the individual is not a registered taxpayer, you would put the little radio button in no. However, for the purposes of SARS, you cannot return a zero value. So if the person is unemployed, a house spouse, not a registered taxpayer, you would need to either put in an annual income, which is under the tax threshold. Alternatively, if they are unemployed, you would need to just put in a value of 10 Rand. Okay, now this particular party is listed as unmarried, so obviously it would relate only to her details. If the party was married in community of property, you would, at the tax details screen, also have tax details of the spouse, which would then follow through by virtue of their community of property marriage. Okay, I'm going to just revert this to unmarried. In the tax details, we also have a VAT registration number. Now, if your party is registered for VAT and you're registered for VAT, please insert the VAT number here, because the party can then claim VAT back on your fees. Also, if the party is registered for VAT and the conveyancing matter in which they are involved is a VAT transaction, it is here that the program will source the VAT number in order to either charge VAT or to be zero rated. And once again, VAT numbers are 10 digits long, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, although the program will not check if the VAT number is correct, it will let you know if you don't have the correct number of digits. So please make sure that your tax and your VAT numbers are correct.